birthday week. It's my birthday. It's my birthday week. It's my birthday. It's my birthday week. It's my birthday. It's my birthday week. It's my birthday. Free twerks for my birthday. Free twerks for my birthday. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. Ooh, my birthday. Hey! Hey, y'all! It's my birthday. It's my birthday. It's my birthday week. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. Hello. Hey. Thought I would just start off with a little free little twerk there. How's it going? I am so silly. I am so silly. It's almost my birthday. Almost my birthday. I'm excited. I'm excited. Supposed to still be honeymooning right now. So, gotta keep my mood up, but it's almost my birthday. It is almost my birthday. I'm excited, y'all. Quarantined, the world's freaking shut down, and it's almost a baggage birthday. Hey! So, y'all, I'm back today. I'm Michaela Pink. In case you didn't know, I'm not married now. I'm not married right now, but I should have been married right now. If it wouldn't have been for Rona, we would be married on the Michaela Pink channel. So, since she decided to be ugly with us, we are fix the background. What's going on? What happened? Let me see. Let me get us pulled up here. Welcome back. Thank you for coming. Fix the house. Girl, what happened to the house? Where? Fix it where? Girl, what? Uh-oh. Let me push mute. What happened to the house, girl? Is it all right? Zoom in more. How about this? Oh, the top. The top? Oh. Okay. Oh, you can see over the top. Okay. That's better. Thank you. Thank you. Thank y'all. Good looking out. Good looking out. So, we're back. I'm Michaela. And today, we're going to talk about unrealistic dating expectations. Okay? And at first I really wasn't going to, this is going to be part of the new makeup line that's coming. Oh, Lord, y'all. So the makeup line is coming. Okay? Pastor's going through a lot. It's June. I've had a lot of stuff just bam, 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 hitting me all at once. But it's coming. As soon as I can get myself back together and get in it's coming. It's coming. But these will be part of the makeup line for sure. So so I wasn't going to do this topic because this one's going to be kind of tough on some of the pinkettes. This is going to be tough on the older saints in the church, because a lot of the older ladies are really set in their ways. They are accustomed to certain things. They're used to things being a certain way. So this sermon is going to be hard on you guys. It's going to be hard, but it's going to be very helpful. I feel like we'll all get a lot out of this. And as long as we're not in our feelings, church, we'll be fine. So, unrealistic dating expectations. Okay. This is part of the settling and single, or single and settling playlist that we have been studying and talking about, that was given to us by Ultimate Black Man Radio here on YouTube. And his name is actually Gabe Bell. And it was a really, I think, detailed, thought out post that he made And you can find the post, the actual post, in the church announcements on the community section, where he goes over certain characteristics that he feels like hinder Black women because, I'm sorry, let's charge us up. Because I'm assuming that he only dates Black women, so he's coming from the perspective that a Black man would be giving advice to a Black woman. But having consulted with women from all over the world, having interactions with them, I know that this is a universal woman issue. Universally a woman issue, because so many women across the board have this way of thinking, this way of being in their person. They just are this way. So I think this is, I know that this should be helpful to women across the board and not just Black women. But we're going to read it again for emphasis and speak on my thoughts about this. So today's topic is one of the points that he made, and we've already done a couple of them, but this is the list. So Mr. Gabe Bell says, most Black women today who desire to be in a relationship and are single because. So I'm going to stop there because there's been a whole lot of misunderstanding as far as who this is for, why he wrote this, what if this. If you're not a woman who desires a relationship, this advice is not for you. If you're not a woman who desires a relationship and are single, this advice is not for you. If you don't even want a man, or if you're married and already have a man, this can help you too. But if you don't even want a man or a relationship, this advice does not apply, as does most of my advice on this channel. It will not apply to you because you're not, this ain't for you. Anyway, he says they are single because they lack accountability. They have extremely bad attitudes. They lack femininity. They love to emasculate men, are extremely toxic, lack discernment. They are overweight. They have a plethora of bastard babies. They have unrealistic dating expectations. There is an overemphasis on looks and swag, and they are unteachable. He says unless sisters hyper-focus on these areas and improve, they will remain at the bottom of the dating totem pole. Ooh. So some women don't care about being at the bottom. Some women don't want a man. Some women think, Black men are stupid and broke anyway. Some women feel like, well, how can he say this when Black men do this? Blah, 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 blah. Not speaking to Black men because Black men probably don't watch me for reasons that are the same as you guys do. So I'm speaking to us in the kingdom, right? Here's the thing. Well, okay, we won't just dive right in. We'll just take some sips and get the spirit in. Hope everybody's all right. I hope you guys had a good weekend. Hope y'all had a wonderful day yesterday. Oh, what the heck is that? Yeah, all that good stuff. Spirit? Anybody ready for the spirit? Okay, today is lack of today is unrealistic dating expectations. In dating, women come with expectations, right? Don't forget to like the video, yes. Women always have expectations. Why? Because we are the receivers. That's the first point. Women have expectations because we're the receivers. If I am supposed to be getting something, there's an expectation of what I get. Let's talk about, give for example, a well, right? A well is a receptacle. It receives well water. So since I know that I'm supposed to be receiving something, there's an expectation that I'm going to get something. If I'm going to get something, I'm always like this. Because I'm a receptacle. I am a receiver. So I'm supposed to have expectations, but not unrealistically. Okay. Wells that receive water don't expect to be full all the time. Somebody gonna get it, Spirit. Somebody gonna get it. That was good. That was good. Wells that are receptacles of water don't have an expectation to be full all the time. There's an understanding that I will receive something and something will be removed. I'm receiving and then, but something, I have to give something to. Because I'm a receptacle. You can't receive. Eventually, it's gonna spill over, right? It's going to spill over eventually. So though I am a receptacle, though I am the receiver, I understand that there has to be an outlet. There has to be a point where I am giving something back. So, and that's where unrealistic dating expectations come in, right? I know that he's supposed to be taking care of me. He's supposed to be protecting me. He's supposed to be providing for me, right? With that, I'm supposed to be motivating him. I'm supposed to be encouraging him. I'm supposed to be pretty. When he come back home, I'm supposed to be like, hey, daddy. Hey, how's it going? Because I am giving something back to him so that he can do what he needs to do. The muse, if you will. Thank you, Miss Leisha. The muse. I'm the motivation behind it. I'm the reason he even does it. Give you an example. A real-time example. Pastor has Pastor always brings the boys to the yard. Right? One of my daddies, when he first came to me, he was hot and heavy. Like, he was just on me, girl. On me, just hot. And so, you talk and you have interactions and you boot up on the phone and hey, talking, right? So as we're talking, he says, and he's an African-American gentleman, has some money, but he had money and didn't really have an understanding of what to do with it. And of course, me being Miss Finance, I'm the undercurrent though. Yes, I knew more about finances than he did at the time, but I'm the motivation, right? So he's same game, he's spitting at everybody. You know what I'm saying? Because I got big dreams. I got, I have real goals and I want to do blah, 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 blah. I'm like, okay. Now, I'm listening to him and entertaining him because I already knew there was money there. Mind you, I knew there was money there, but I knew that he may not have as clear an understanding of money that I did. So anyway, we're talking, and he telling me all about his big dreams. I have dreams of, I wanna fly my wife to this spot, and I wanna do this, and I want a helicopter, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, so why aren't you doing it? Don't you think it would be so fun if we went on a helicopter ride together? I've never been in a helicopter. You wanna go? And he's like, whoa, is that what you want to do, baby? Right? So he stepped up to the plate. He was single for a very long time, had a whole bunch of circumstances, so it was almost perfect how we met. But my understanding of finance, my yearning to receive, made him step up to the plate. I've flown all over with this man now. He's giving me money now. He understands that, okay, he knows that I may have a little financial sense, but I give it to him in a soft way, not in a way that's going to make him feel like, well, I know more than you, right? So you should have to, where were my expectations unrealistic in this scenario? It would be unrealistic for me to expect this man to understand Forex or to understand the stock market and investing, and that women like trips here, and that I like, I don't want one bouquet of flowers. I want 4 so that I can put them in every corner of my home so I can smell them everywhere I go. It's up to me to kind of nudge it a little bit sometimes. Sometimes you have to nudge it. So it will be unrealistic for me after having a conversation with him, knowing that he doesn't really think the same way that I do. It would be unrealistic for me to expect him to already know this stuff, right? So, okay, so there's questions. Soft motivation. Soft motivation is, I know he got money, but he doesn't have anybody to spend it on. Soft motivation is, man, it's almost something dumb. Cinco de Mayo. What are we gonna do for Cinco de Mayo? Well, maybe we can go have margaritas at Uncle Julio's, a restaurant here. Well, what if we go have margaritas in Mexico? What if we do that? And he's like, what? Well, why do I have to? Oh, thank you guys for the cash apps. Thank you for that. So not necessarily making it his idea, but giving it to him in a little nudging kind of way. Anyway, that's that scenario. So it would have been unrealistic for me to expect this man to have the same thought processes as I do. And a lot of women have unrealistic expectations. If he didn't grow up like you grew up, if he grew up on a different side of town, if he has money and he got it later in life, he's not going to understand the perspective of someone who's had money all of their life, right? If he never has ever had money, you can't expect this man to fly you all over the world. A lot of women will, just because, like, okay, we'll talk to the married women. You watch MICHAELA Pink. Well, MICHAELA, they went to Mexico on Cinco de Mayo. Why we can't go? You will expect this man to have the same thoughts as you do simply because you watched a YouTube video and heard about something, right? You'll expect him to want the same things you want because somebody else is doing it, or because now you got this new idea, so he should have it too. You can't do that though. A lot of ladies want to switch the game up in the middle. That's point number 2. Point number 2, you can't switch the game up in the middle. You cannot. You can't. If I'm dating you and I've been dating you for a year, not married, nothing, and we decide that, okay, now we're going to have a baby, right? Or now this piece of hair is bothering me. Now I'm going to, who knows, life happens and you get sick. Why do you expect this man to wait around for you until things come back to the way you started? Because I'm probably not explaining myself well. Men come into it expecting you, ooh, this is good. Come on, spirit. Men come into dating exchanges expecting that you will always be this woman. When I met you, you was 125 pounds. That bitch was fun. When I met her, she had long flowing hair. She was sexy. She was hot. The lips popping, boobies out, sexy, right? Always sexy. If he meets you like this, men meet you and expect you to never ever change. Women meet a man and they expect him to change. Think about the thought process. This is unrealistic. I meet you, you living with your mama. You might work the bank, but you ain't the CEO of the bank. I meet you, you drive a Altima with a big old dent in it. I meet you, you're a little chunky, not real cute, but I know he could change. I know he could be the man I want him to be. Maybe he'll get a promotion at the bank. Maybe he'll go from being a deacon to the pastor. Maybe he'll, he gonna treat me right one day. You give him some pee-pee. No, the pee-pee ain't what the pee-pee ought to be or the way you like it. But you just keep on, because I know maybe one day he'll learn. Maybe one day he'll do it the way I want to. Unrealistic expectations. Men have unrealistic expectations, but we won't go there, right? So you expect him to change for the better. Men expect you to stay the same. You can't come in fine, sexy, fine, little, cute, hair always done, breath always on point. You always got a mint. You know, you always got layers and you got bundles and all this stuff going on. Then 6 months down the line, after you have a baby, after your mama died and you get depressed and stay in the bed for two years, after, you get in a fight with your sister and life ain't the same no more, after you have a memory of something that, after you have a memory of something, you blow, you fat, you expect him to stay around for that. You expect this man to never, ever, ever leave you. Oh, no, we're going to be together forever. No, that's my man. No, he met me like this, but it's okay if I change. It's okay if I change. Unrealistic. Mickey, I'm going on a date with the guy soon. Okay. Another unrealistic expectation is that women expect men to know what they're thinking. This one blows me. Now, I was guilty of this at a time, but that's why I'm so loquacious and vocal now, because I understand that people can't read your mind. So I'm going to tell you, no, I don't like that. Yes, I like that. No, Lula, I'm not talking about that right now. Maybe later, but not right now. You expect people to know what you're thinking. For all my quiet and shy and don't really want to rock the boat and too quiet and, I just, no. You get mad at something he done did and you don't even know, the man don't know what he did. Y'all was at the dinner, y'all was, having fun, and now you get in the car and y'all mad. If you didn't communicate that this is something I don't like, if you didn't communicate, hey, this situation was not favorable for me, how is he supposed to know? A man can't know everything you thinking. My birthday is coming up. Everybody, hey. The ones that know my real birthday, but you have a birthday. Okay, this one is free. Let me just say this while we're here. Every guy that I'm dating, as soon as I meet you, my birthday is next week. That's free anyway. So explain to him, I enjoy being celebrated. If you don't celebrate me on my birthday, if you got to bring pony rides and balloons. I want my neighbor to get balloons. I want my whole house filled with flowers. I want diamonds. I got this last year for my birthday. I want everything. all at the same time. Overload, drinks. I want to crazy, everything. Call all your friends, FaceTime me. I want to have a car and let's go on a helicopter ride. I want everything. What do you want for your birthday? All of it. I want $10,000 and rep it on me. I want to take a picture with $10,000 just on me. I want all that. I want everything. Give me everything for my birthday. I communicate that. Everybody that knows me knows. Christmas time, I want to gift. My birthday, I want to gift. That's just me, because I'm that way when I care about you and we like this, I'm that way. I give people what they want. I don't care how much it costs, because I want you to feel celebrated. I was born this day, me. So I want you to be celebrated. I communicate that with everybody that knows me. So if you my man, you're my guy, you're my whatever, and you don't fulfill that, you're done. You're gone. There's no Tina, come on, y'all. You gotta twerk for Tina. Twerking for Tina. This is so raunchy. Tina always makes me hey. I think we're talking this week, Tina. Ooh. Wait, that was $100 twerk. Stop it. Tina, thank you for that. Thank you so much for that. She says, sending me love and a big hug. Thank you so much, Tina. Thank you. But anyway, back to what we're saying. You can't expect a person, a man, to understand or know your thoughts. You can't. You can't expect a man to know what you're thinking without communicating that with him. So a lot of women do that. That's an unrealistic expectation. Another unrealistic expectation is that so women do things like this. We expect a guy to play little mind games with them, but not expect to be played with. I'll give you an example. You know, you're in an argument and you're like, this is intolerable. I can't take this anymore. I'm done. I'm leaving you. Right? Women do this with the expectation that he's going to chase me. I broke up with him. I told him I didn't want him no more. I talked about his mama. I told him he's stupid. I told him I don't like him no more. I said that, but wait, I was not expecting you to leave me. That's me. The hell? I can break up with you, but you better not leave. What you mean? I said I didn't want to be with you, but that don't mean you don't want to be with me. You better want to be with me because you need to want to be with me even if I don't want to be with you. Unrealistic. Totally unrealistic. If you told this man, my things is coming out. If you told this man you don't want to be with him and he leave foolish, what you think he supposed to do? He just supposed to sit there and wait till you want him again? Women, that's a woman for you. That's what if he tells you, what if you tell them what you expect and he leaves? Then he's not for you. I love to communicate. Y'all know, I like my expectations known. I want you to know how I feel about stuff so that if there's ever a discrepancy, that's your fault. You knew what my expectations were. People know I'm extra. Baby, I'm extra. I'm going to take a long time to get dressed. I'm going to be, I'm probably going to be overdressed when we go places. You know these things about me. I don't want it to never be no confusion. That's one thing that I really like about myself is because there's no confusion with me. If I like you, I love you. If I don't like you, you're going to know it, right? So if he leaves, that means he knows he's not able to fulfill that and he can go be basic with somebody else. Simple as that. But yeah, so that's another unrealistic expectation. Lulu, when you ask for things, don't ask like, yeah, if he can't handle you and he can't be who you want him to be, then leave him alone. That's pretty easy. Okay, another unrealistic expectation is women think that they are the best thing that ever happened to this man. Why do we do that? If he thinks you're cheating, is that okay? Why do we do that? Why do we feel like he can never get better than me? Oh, I know he ain't gonna never leave me. Ain't nobody out there better than me. I'm the best he can do. There's no other woman better than me for him. That's unrealistic. Unrealistic. Women think, every woman in here think, let's chat. Every woman in here thinks that her pee-pee is the best pee-pee alive. Which means, there's not a better pee-pee in the world. Mine is dipped and gold tipped. Mine is dipped and gold tipped. You understand me? Do you understand? Amen if that's you. Amen. Amen if that's you. I'm just saying. Where am I at? Pastor, you talk pastor out of her lips. Where's mom? Oh, where's the holy mirror? Every woman in here thinks like this. So stupid. Girl. Stupid. That's the dumb. That's totally unrealistic. Don't you know it's a woman out there that is doing the helicopter on that thing? And you didn't even know you could do the helicopter on it? There are women that are doing the helicopter on the PP and you didn't even know that was a thing. There are women that's doing stuff and going places and having all kind of things that you don't even know about, baby. Yeah. Oh, they doing it. But you think that your stuff is just the best thing ever. How is that? You don't know everything about everything. You don't know. See, what on earth is the helicopter? Right. You didn't know that how you can, you know how pastor can twerk? You know how pastor can twerk? Some of y'all can't twerk. Some of y'all ain't got no jiggle in your wiggle. That jiggle in your wiggle. Let me tell y'all something about the jiggle in your wiggle. This is a grown woman chat. That jiggle in your wiggle will take your man every time, baby. Every time. You will get your man taken every time if you let some jiggle in the wiggle get in the way. Oh, I'm telling you. But you think you got it on lock though, right? Don't leave your man around me. Girl, listen. You can't leave your man around some that got some jiggle in their wiggle. Because that jiggling, it'll make him forget. Every time. It'll make him forget some stuff. So while you over there thinking you got it on lock, he ain't never gonna get nobody better than me. Oh, I got him trapped. Okay, trapped. All right. Okay. You might have him trapped on paper. But when it all comes down to it, that's why I say on my channel, side chicks get treated better than the actual girlfriend or the actual wife. Because that's the one he wants. He don't want you. You think when he met you, his eyeballs supposed to fall out. When he met you, he ain't never supposed to see nobody else. That's how y'all think. Y'all out here really thinking, well, once he met me and said he wanted to be committed to me, his eyeballs is gone and he can't see nobody else but me. How unrealistic is that? So what do you do about it? I'm putting it, see this? I'm putting a mirror to it so you can see and know that's crazy. That's crazy. Girl, this little mirror dirty. It's crazy to think like that. You're not the only thing. He got eyeballs. He got eyeballs. He got a nose. He got a nose. He can smell it. You let that jiggle and the wiggle walk by. The jiggle and the wiggle and the pheromone. Y'all, somebody say one time for pheromones. Pheromones. He know he can see that. He see that thing and he be like, ooh, wait a minute. He gone. Why? Because they didn't break the mold with you. Just because he want to be with you, just because he committed to you January the 1st, don't mean that come June 25th when that thing is out there shaking. June 25th when he see that over there, don't mean he ain't gonna be like, well, January 1st. That was months ago. That was months ago. I need to see what this is over here talking about. Oh, happy birthday, Janelle. I'm just saying, y'all. That's unrealistic. It's unrealistic to expect and think a man is going to just be right here solely locked into you. Ain't nobody else but you. He's the only, you're the only person for him. That's unrealistic. Totally unrealistic. What do? You see it and recognize that as an unrealistic expectation, and you no longer do that. You no longer do it. Do you recommend we call them out on it? Like if they check out another girl while you're with them? No. So this is what happened to me when I first got married. So we were out at the mall. Here come Judy with the big booty. And my then husband knows that I know he liked booties. So I seen Judy with the big booty even before he seen it. I seen Judy. I saw her way. I'm like, okay, he finna look. So I seen Judy way over there. So I said, I'm waiting. Oh, Pastor was waiting. I was waiting because I knew he was gonna look. I was like, did not look. So I seen him. I seen him looking at her. I didn't trip. I didn't say nothing. What did I do? I was boiling. Girl, Pastor had a cuss in her spirit that day. I had a cuss in my spirit, wouldn't wait. Girl, I wanted to cuss. I want to cuss. I want to fight. It was a whole bunch of stuff going on. Because y'all know Pastor a little spicy. I didn't say nothing. I saw one of my classmates in the same mall. Who knows what I did? Y'all don't know. So I'm going to tell you. Oh, I did. I've told this on the story. I probably didn't told y'all. That hug. Who know? Olivia's a day oneer. I went up to this man like Girl, I went up to my classmate and I hugged him like a big booby hug. Hey, Jason. Girl, I hugged him like this. Like I wanted him to feel all of my... Girl, I almost jumped on his back. He was like, what? He was like, hey. Works every time. You can do this with a stranger. I probably would do this with a stranger as well. I would do this with a stranger because who's gonna not give you a hug back? You see a single guy, he over there, he kind of handsome. You walk right up to him and give him a hug like, ooh, hey. Welcome, new subby. But for real, I walked up to him, girl, like he was just the best thing I ever seen. I was like, ooh, girl, I gave him a hug like lay me down kind of hug. Like he kind of picked me up a little bit too. I was like, yes. When I tell you, my new husband was ready to kill everything walking. He was upset. Very, very upset. But I was like, oh, I thought you knew Judy. Like, remember Judy with the big booty? Oh yeah. So I was just gave him a hug because I noticed you noticing Judy with the big booty. So I thought we were, I thought we was being friendly. Sir, thought we were being friendly. What's wrong? What are you upset about? He was like, he was so mad. And then, I kind of had to get him back together in the car. But anyway, that's how you do that. You have to show them. Don't tell them. You don't cuss a man out. You don't be screaming and hollering all in the mall, making yourself look dumb. Thank you, Joycelyn. Thank you so much. You don't do that. You give him what he was, you give it back to him, basically. Yeah. So, unrealistic expectation. It's unrealistic for me to expect he not gonna look. I know he like booties. That's why he with me. He like booties. That's why I got him. So, if I know that about him, it's unrealistic for me to expect him to not look at anybody else, basically. That was free. Anyway, back to the expectations. Let me think of another one. So Another one, and we've talked about this on this channel, and these are, we're skimming. I'm highlighting this and whatever. Oh, thank you guys for liking the video. Thank you. 500 people. Hey, 500. Hey, 500 people. So I think another one, this will be probably the last one we talk about, but another unrealistic expectation is that men think the same way that we do. Men think the same way that women do. Men do not. Men don't care about half the stuff we care about. They don't think half the stuff we care about is even important. They don't even have a point of reference for some of the things that we think are important. But women will think, well, he should have known that that's important to me. Or, you know, I think that looking at booties while you're with somebody you care about is wrong. Men don't think that. I was just looking. I was only looking. I didn't go get her number. I didn't, you know, go try to take her out. I was only looking at this woman. That's how men think. Men don't think like women. They have different, you know, hormones and different ways that they're set up, you know, so it's impossible for them to have the same thoughts that we have. We're wired differently. They could be thinking about, oh, okay, there's a guy coming in. Olivia done gave me $30. What, mommy? This one for Olivia. Twerk for Olivia. Twerk for Olivia. See that jiggle and you wiggle right here? Girl, that right there. Take them every time. Twerk for Olivia. Yay. Thank you for that. Thank you. She says, Pastor has changed my life. I appreciate you, Miss Olivia. Everybody, AT always be like, that thing moving. I mean, anyway, back to the video. There are lots of things that could be deemed, unrealistic. Of course, we could go on and on and on about unrealistic expectations. But I think that knowing that we have unrealistic expectations and kind of checking it when you recognize it is a good place to start. It's Cancer season. It's Cancer season. Yes, it is. We are the best, baby. The best. Yes, ma'am. So another unrealistic expectation is like, if you look like, I won't say nobody, but if your looks are not really, what upkeep is unrealistic? I don't know what you mean by upkeep. If your looks, if you a strong 3, it's very unrealistic to expect a 10 plus to want to be with you and take you seriously. If you don't look all the way together, how you gonna be real big, but you want somebody that's fit and muscular? You want Ghost to want you, but you real big. No, Leisha, we're not gonna give you an example. No, but you need to have realistic expectations. If you're a strong 3, you need to shoot for a 5, baby. Or maybe a 1. If you're a strong 3, get you a 1. Get you a 1 so you look better than him. If you are a good 7, if you a 7, get you a 5. You know, it's fine. Get you a 5. You can't be a 6, 5, and 6. I'm just saying, y'all. Some things are unrealistic. Some things are unrealistic. Questions. We're open for questions. Lula, you still here? Type your questions. Lula, type your questions. That girl, your question gone, baby. What was Lula talking about, y'all? Who else has a question about unrealistic expectations? Come on, Drea. The problem there is that people don't know they are 3. Oh, you know when you're 3. Kenya Butts, Kenya, one of the day oneers. Kenya been here a long time. Thank you for that. A lot of people know when they're 3. They know. People know when they're 3. What does a 1 man look like? Flavor Flav. Flavor Flav is like a 1. Flavor Flav is a 1. Yeah, he's a 1. Who else is a 1? Chris Rock. Chris Rock before the money. Chris Rock before the money was a 1. He was a 1. But like with money, he's a good 6. He's a good 6. Steve Harvey. Ooh, Steve Harvey used to be a 1. If Steve Harvey was broke, he would be a solid 1. What? Mickey, how can you rate your looks and know where you stand? If people constantly tell you how beautiful you are, if everywhere you go somebody is trying to talk to you, if you can't, you know when people are complimenting you constantly, you know kind of where you stand in the looks department. If nobody ever tells you you look pretty, if nobody ever says, oh man, where'd you get that? If nobody ever mentions the way you look, that means you might be in the first half of this thing. 1 to 5. Oh, thank you, Lyric. Thank you so much for that. But if they do, you can kind of gauge accordingly. When Gabe Bell said that we have unrealistic expectations, do you think he was saying that we should settle for men who don't have a lot of money? I don't know. I can't tell you what the thoughts of another person are. I can't tell you that. So I don't know. I don't know that. Okay, let's talk about money. We finna go here. Hold your wigs, babies. Hold your wigs and do not comment on this point after the video when you know I really can't say nothing. If you live in the projects, you live in the projects, you sleeping on an air mattress, you got a car, you got to piece together and tape, you got to pull over every stop sign and put water in your car. If you spending all your money on makeup and hair and you ain't even got a couch, if you don't have cable because you can't afford cable, oh, that's a bill I don't really want. If you are, y'all, I took a picture of it today. If you are getting your clothes at the grocery store, if you shopping at the grocery store to buy your clothes, if you broke and have a poor mindset, what makes you think that Rockefeller is finna come knock on your door in the projects? What makes you think, oh, he better, what if I ain't got a car? If I ain't got a car, should I just try to, what, come on. If you dusty, I wish you the best with this channel and stuff, but I'm unsubscribing because I'm not going to be a trade wife and waste my medical degree and stay at home parent. Girl, bye. Don't waste your degree, Bridget. Bridget says she unsubscribing because she don't want to waste her degree. Okay, stupid. You could get with a millionaire that'll give you way more money than it cost you to get that degree. Gone, bye. Tell her bye. She'll be back. She gonna change her name on this thing, Bridget Moran. She gonna change her name and be right back. Kikiing and laughing and donating. Girl. I got a whole bunch of degrees and I don't use none of them. Hello? Anyway, let's not concentrate on that. Kill my vibe. And somebody said, welcome back, Carol. Y'all mean? Oh, y'all mean. I love y'all. This is my tribe. I'm so glad I blocked all them negative Nancy and evil people. I'm so glad I blocked people because these are the people who Y'all are my people. Finally, Lord, it took forever. Can you go more into using suggestion and on a man instead of expecting them to know exactly what you want? Like your example of a man who had money and didn't know what to do with it. So you cannot, most men want everything to be their idea. They have sensitive egos. They like for things to be their idea. So since they like for things to be their idea, you can't just come in, what? Hold on, because here comes, Harry says you should not block people just because they say something you don't like. Yes, I should. Yes, I should. Anybody that disagrees with me and feels like they disagree with me is going to get blocked because this is my channel. If you don't agree with it, I'm going to help you never see it again. I'm going to help you never be able to be triggered enough to make a comment. You're getting blocked. This channel is about my peace and what I want 100% of the time. Now, I might give y'all a video y'all want to see, but it's going to be my thoughts on it. Back to the video. And what was I even talking about? See, that's why I don't like answering stuff like that. Oh, you being suggestive is being feminine. Like this is look, listen. See this right here? This right here is suggestively sexy. You sit down at the table. Hey, how's it going? Oh, stop! Are you looking? You like my heart? You like my heart? Suggestive. That's better than, you at the dinner table busting it open. Think about it. That says, I want you to feel it and smell it and look at it. And suggestiveness is very feminine, right? Suggestiveness is feminine. You don't want to be overtly anything. Being overt and forward and blunt is very masculine. That's a way that I have a very masculine tendency in that way, because I'm very blunt and to the point. I don't mince words. We're not going to talk about it. You don't get an opinion about my thoughts. This is what I say. That's it. With my standards, I can be very rigid. That's very masculine. But there's a place for that. There's a place for that, because you will not do me. Because if you give a man an inch, he's going to take a mile. If you give him an inch, he's going to take a mile. There you go. You're young and beautiful, and you've been complimented on your looks. You really appreciate it. But I'm dealing with past traumas. On my bad days, how can I overcome the mentality and look well constantly? Okay, Roya says, I'm young and... Oh, okay, Harry. Yeah, you're getting your ass blocked. Harry, not going to be able to do you. Why are you even on here? People like that blow me. People like that kill me. Like, why are you here? You here just... Well, it's more money for me anyway. You're young and beautiful and you're complimented, but you're dealing with past traumas. On your bad days, how can you overcome your mentality and look well constantly? I'm misunderstanding that question for some reason. Sorry. What if a man don't know what he want in life? Should I direct him to the life I want or make him take responsibility? So, baby, that's not your responsibility. You can't direct somebody to do what they want to do. If he don't know where he wants to go in life, that's his bad. That has nothing to do with you. I'm not directing anybody anywhere. I'm going to direct you to the bank to withdraw your money. I'm going to direct you to this bank so you can withdraw all of your money and give it to me. There's Miss Living Dog. Don't forget about the boot camp that is coming up this on the 30th of this month. Don't forget the Use Your Emotions boot camp. A lot of this material that we're talking about is going to be discussed in the in that boot camp, so you don't want to miss it. If you are pretty masculine and don't understand the feminine way to get what you want, this is the boot camp for you. Mickey, where do you draw the line between communicating what you want and being silent to let him show you who he really is? And so if I'm communicating what I want, I'm communicating what I want because in a spirit of playfulness, right? I communicate what I want while there is laughter, while there is easiness, while the conversation is flowing and we're, vibing. That's when I communicate what I want. I don't communicate what I want in a heated argument. I don't communicate what I want after I don't get what I want. I communicate what I want very early on while everything is smooth and peaches and cream and he looking at my cream and he looking at my caramel. That's when I communicate what I want because that's when he's listening. That's when he's listening. If he's not, if I do it while we already mad, it's too late. If I do it after the transgression has happened, it's too late. Always do it early and while things are good. Yeah, I know you're looking at these, I know you're looking at these boobies, but it's almost my birthday and I want a birthday party. I have gotten over the blunt comments you made. Hey, Mickey, I have gotten over the blunt comments you made about being plus sized. I know that you have so much to teach. Do you think bigger women can't get providers at all? Yes, baby, we talked about that, Dana. Dana, where was you at when we was talking about the women on my 600-pound life? This is hard. This is hard. Let me. If I was a man and I have money, just like now, I'm beautiful. I know I'm pretty. I know that I can pretty much get anybody's man, her man. I know that. So why would I don't have to date the bottom of the barrel. I don't have to date the old and the ugly and the retarded and, barely, oh, he rich and old and can't see. I don't have to do that because I know my worth. So since that's the case, I'm not going to even entertain those people. Now, when I was bigger, 200 pounds is big, baby. For a woman, I don't care. Unless you like 6'2", 200 pounds is very big. Back to what I was saying. If I know my worth, I'm not going to date the people that nobody else wants. Most people don't find larger women attractive. It's just a across the board thing. It's not something that I made up. It's not something that I said. It's just the way that it is in our culture, over there, down there, in this country, everywhere across the board. Nobody is like, ooh, I'm not going to get the woman who's physically fit and beautiful and sexy and all of that. I'm going to choose the one who's not. Nobody does that. Nobody does that. So if I was a provider, I'm not going to get a woman who's overweight. I'm not. If I was a provider, man, I'm going to get the woman I want. Every single time, I'm going to get the woman I want. A lot of times, it's not a larger woman. Do I think it's possible? Absolutely. Absolutely. But it's also possible for a quadriplegic to marry somebody who's walking. It's possible for somebody blind to marry somebody who can see. I mean, there's always a possibility that something can happen. Lose the weight, baby. Lose the weight. If you 6'1", then you're good. If you're 6'1" and 200 pounds, that's you. That's a big old woman. That's a big woman. Lord, that's a whole lot of women. It's gonna take a whole lot of man to want that. It's definitely possible. Definitely possible. Everything is possible. Everything is possible. So don't think that it's not. Everything is possible. But is it likely? I don't know. Depends on you. You're a recent subscriber, so have videos going into detail about my surgery, like the cost. I have a one about my boobs. Yeah. What if the provider man I'm dating wants an open relationship? Baby, let me tell you something about an open relationship. All of y'all is in open relationships. Just in case you didn't know, I have that video. I'm going to pin that. Men are as faithful as their opportunities. Most of the women who are in relationships and marriages are already in open relationships. They just don't know it. You in an open relationship already. So do you, baby. That's all I can say. Do you. I don't care to have the biggest lifestyle. I just care if we get married, he pays the bills. He's a great partner overall, but I need him to double his income. Again, that's unrealistic as hell. Antoinette, you unrealistic. That's unrealistic. Look at what he got. If what he got is I marry him and I'm staying in an apartment, that's what you got. What you mean? You want him to double his income. What do? Go find you a man that got double the income. That's what you do, baby. You can't get blood from a turnip, like my grandma used to say. Thank you, AT. Thank you. You don't get blood from a turnip. If he ain't got it, he ain't got it. There's nothing at all you can do. There's nothing at all you can do. You said he wanted to pay the bills. Well, I don't know. Girl, I can't even, that's not even my point of reference. I don't want just a little bit. I want all of it. Girl, leave him alone. He not it. Thank you, Miss AT. She says, how do you deal with loose skin after weight loss? I'm young and 19 and can't afford it. I don't know. I don't have loose skin. I have no idea. I don't have any loose skin at all. I've had 3 babies. And look, let me show you what I did after 3 babies. Now, I did have a little help with this, but you know. 3 babies. Their waist always been there. Girl, what? Let me see. Girl. Yeah, I don't know. If you 19 with loose skin, girl, that's bad. I'm not doing the weights. This is where y'all this is all the fitness people, baby, because I don't do that. I'm not gonna be fitness. I'm not gonna be weight gain. I'm not doing all that. So I don't know. Thank y'all for helping her, because I don't have that. I don't know. You love this part. Thank you. This fool had the nerve to tell me, what'd you say? This fool had the nerve to tell you he aspires to go 50-50 in a relationship. Oh, yeah. Did I get a tummy tuck? No. Why y'all worrying about me? Y'all worry about what you look like. Y'all can't look like how I look. I was born this way. Maybe it's Maybelline. Maybe it's MICHAELA. I was born like this. Don't worry about how I did what I did. I give y'all the information that I want y'all to have. Now look, the question and answer portion ain't about me and what I did. It's about you. Now, if y'all want to get in my business, that ain't what this is. Thank you. I believe the traumas are preventing me. No, ain't nothing preventing you. All the stuff the only thing that's preventing you from doing what you need to do is you, Miss Roya. Ain't no trauma. You're not being traumatized today. Did nobody traumatize you today? That's a part of your mentality. I've done a bunch of videos on this. Keep watching though. Keep watching. Keep watching. Does he have to know your date? You date more than one? No, he doesn't. You met a sugar daddy who offered you one of his cars and to move in with him a month after meeting him. Is it too soon? Yeah, Ebony. I'm going to say that's too soon. You don't know him, baby. What if he got little kids in the basement that he wants you to take care of and feed and treat them like dogs and stuff? Yeah, that's a little too soon. What if he killed his mama? What if, girl, yeah, that's too soon. You don't know that man. Move in? Come on, Lord. Would a man lose respect for me if he finds out that I'm cheating? No. I've done this video. We've talked about this. Men respect women who don't nobody want nobody that don't nobody want. They know I'm not cheating, but I'm not exclusively dating you. I'm not cheating. It's not cheating. You do you, I'm gonna do me. Until we figure out what we keep on dating whoever you want to date. I'm not mad if you dating somebody else gone, because please know that when you're not with me, I'm probably going to be with somebody else. So they respect that. Nobody respects the chick that's sitting at home waiting on him. Nobody. Nobody respects a man. A man does not respect a challenge. It just is what it is. If he says he wants an open relationship, doesn't it mean he doesn't take you seriously? None of them take you seriously, Drew. A man does not take you seriously. I just did this video. He does not want to marry you. No man want to be tied down to you. No man want to take you seriously. That ain't what it is. That's not what it is at all. They don't care. A man ain't dating you because he wants you to be his all and everything and in love and all that. He's dating you because he wants some PP. That's it. He wants some PP. He could give a damn what you want to do. He's letting you know that, hey, I'm going to be over here doing me, so whatever. That's what that is. That has nothing at all to do with you. Just saying. He's not taking you seriously. He's not. Get over that. Get over that. He's not taking you seriously. And he probably won't until a couple years later, honestly. A man said he would reimburse me. Miss D Sweet says, a man said he would reimburse me for this course I paid for up front. If it's over a week since I've asked him when he would reimburse me, and he said soon. Should I reach out again or just leave him alone? Leave him alone. Leave him alone, baby. Ain't nobody reimbursing you for nothing. That's like saying, that's like, think about it. Think about it in terms of, well, y'all may not know. This is a little too much for YouTube. I'm not going to use that example. But always get your money first, baby. That's a rule in the game that some of y'all is playing. Some of y'all ladies know what game I'm talking about. Get the money first. Before I give you anything, where my money at? Where my money at? They're not going to let you drive a car off the lot if they don't have their money. If they don't have some sort of financing in place. So what I look like, no. If you didn't want the course, you shouldn't have paid for it yourself. That's something for you. Why would I pay you for a course? Why would I pay you for a course that's not going to benefit me unless it's a course in some trampoline something? Do you think men fall in love? Lena, you was on that video. I already told you what I think about men falling in love. Hey, Pastor, what made my husband get married to me? What you mean, Jay? Hey, Jay wants to know what made my husband get married to me. How is that even a question? Do you see me? What? My spicy attitude? My sexiness? Duh. I mean, that thing. You didn't want nobody else to get that. Once Pastor opened up the gates, heaven is what made him marry me. Are you kidding me? But even before that, he says he knew. My new soon-to-be husband, he says, I always knew you would be my wife. I knew you would be my wife. I'm like, boy, shut up. Whatever, you knew because you had the most money, right? Right. That's how he knew. Girl, whatever. What if a man doesn't text or call for a month? Here we go. Level up with Mimi. Mimi. Now you know. If he ain't text, well, we've been quarantined. So that kind of doesn't count. If he hasn't texted you during the whole quarantine, give him a chance. Who cares? Whatever. Give him a chance. We was quarantined. Girl, he was probably married or something. Or booed up with his real girlfriend. Give him another chance. The rules don't really apply right now. Don't be reading my palm. No, we're clocking. Katie cutting up in comments. Your boyfriend is the only child and of an older upper class Couple, should I do long-term even if we're in college? Future recipient? Oh yeah, why not? What does that have to do with anything? Because he's an only child. If you in college, you definitely you need to be in college looking for a husband. Forget up, man. That's the piece of advice I can give to all y'all college girls. Find your husband in college. Hell, that's what you can do. That's what I should have done. Find my husband in college. Thank you, Living Doll. Thank you. What eyeshadow? What eyeshadow? You can barely see it. This palette was the Natasha Denona palette, the new one. That new Natasha Denona. Yeah, I got that for my birthday. That palette is expensive. Does it matter how much debt and liabilities a man has if he takes care of me fully? Yeah. If he has a lot of debt and liabilities, he won't be able to take care of you long term. So yes, it matters what type of debts he has, because I don't need nobody with a whole bunch of debts and liabilities. I need all the money. I want all of it. I don't need my stuff split no kind of way. So yes, it definitely matters. I'm just sick of men. Seriously, you 23, what should you do? Change the common denominator. Baby, if you're 23 and you sick of men, that means you don't know how to pick the men. That means you don't have very good feelers when it comes to men. That's your fault. If you sick of men and you just 23, that's your fault. Change the common denominator. Everybody ain't crazy. Should you really complain to your if your boyfriend doesn't call you every day? He calls 5 to 6 times a week. Okay, so all these people are new. Pastor? All these people are new. They have never heard this information before. Help them and be nice. Okay, should you complain if your boyfriend doesn't call every day? He calls you 5 to 6 times a week, so I get mad if he skips a day. Baby, you need a vibrator and you need more than one boyfriend. That's your problem. You too hung up on this one. Get you some more boyfriends, baby. That's how you do that. Get you some people to talk to in the between time. Why is you worrying about what he doing? Didn't they all use the quarantine as an excuse to do whatever they want? I don't know. I don't know what people did. I don't know. How to keep an extremely busy man interested. A man is never extremely busy. That's not even a thing. A man will stop the world for the woman he wants. A man will stop every hobby, every person, every job, everything to get to the woman he wants. I'm with some very powerful men. They make a lot of money every year. They stop it all. If I say I'm available at 3 o'clock, he's available at 3 o'clock. Ain't no, they're extremely busy is nothing. Nothing if he wants you. He don't want you if he's extremely busy. This is how you bring him back though.
What you say?
Mickey going on a first date. Hold on. Who is this? You going on a first date. What is my advice on how to suggest to ask for a gift you want? You don't ask for no gift. Why you going on a first date begging? Lula, you've been on this channel long enough. Why are you going on a first date begging? No. Why do you want a gift? Why do you want a gift? You need to go see what he's talking about and doing. She says, also, what are other date suggestions other than dinner? I don't want to eat out, but don't want a cheap coffee date. Go to dinner, Lula. Go to dinner, enjoy the dinner, and inspire him to get you a gift. I was like that at 23 and then started working on myself. Well, Miss Desi, if you was like that at 23, that's probably why you're watching my channel now. That's not a good thing. That's not a good thing. Do my suitors ever watch my videos? I don't know. They've never told me if they do, but I don't tell them about my videos. Do I have one or several? I have a lot. A lot. Thank you. Thank you. Freestyling is hard when you are a broke student. How can you boost your chances to get a potential provider hubby? Everybody's broke when you're young. Everybody's broke when you're young. Freestyling is about the way you look and nothing else. That's it. Freestyling is not hard when you're beautiful. I freestyle everywhere. I went to freaking Lowe's with my son today. Lowe's with my oldest son. And when I tell you they was on a slip and slide up in the thing, and all I had on was some yoga pants. But again, we back to the jiggle and the wiggle. When you got a jiggle and your wiggle, it do something to a man. When he see that thing back there, girl, everybody was, do you need help? Do you need help? No, I'm fine, thank you. No. My son was like, Mom, I'm walking behind you. Dang. Oh, Mama, I'm walking behind you. I was like, okay. Yeah, they lose it. Jiggle and the wiggle, they can't help it. Just saying. Oh, you like it? You like the burgundy? Thanks. Your ex-husband got your present on the first date. Well, everybody ain't your ex-husband, Lula. Everybody is not your ex-husband. That's unrealistic. Ain't nobody buying dates. Nobody's buying. Let me not say that, because some of y'all be on here lying and saying, you know, oh, I get men to buy me all these dates on the first date. I've never done that. I don't have an expectation. But I can get 5 figures out of every man I date. I don't need no funky ass gift on the first date. Run me my money. I need stacks, sir. I need stacks on stacks on stacks. I need money. Money. Substance. That's what I need. I don't need no dang on gift. So depends on, you know. Depends on your goals. How to freestyle with COVID. Girl, I've been out. I've been out everywhere. I'm not scared of that. I don't live. If we're all gonna die, think about it. Think about it. If we're finna die, the zombies is coming. The zombies is here. They didn't let loose bees. We got COVID. People burning up stuff, rioting. It's all kind of foolishness. If I'm about to die, I'm finna die with my panties on fire. I done already told you this. I've already said this. If we finna die, I'm going to it. If the bird box is here, I'm going out shooting. I'm not finna be in my house scared of nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing. So I'm all right. I'm all right. I think I'll be okay. Little hot toddy in my spirit. I'm vegan now. Ain't no more mucus. I think I'm okay. There's a guy overseas and he wants to send you a new iPhone 11 Plus. A couple of $1,000s a week allowance, and we only been knowing each other for a few days. Should I be worried about how fast this is going? This is the last question. Yes, it's possible, Lena. I do it all the time. Or Lula, Lena. Yes, it's possible. Okay, Rose Petal. Rose Petal, he's overseas. How fast can it go, baby? This he overseas. You've only known each other for a few days. Should I be worried about how fast this is going? Where have y'all gone? Where have y'all gone, baby? Where have you gone with him, Rose Petal? It ain't going fast at all. It's not going fast. It's not going nowhere. He wants me to be his girlfriend after a few days. Yeah, because he wants the pee-pee. He wants you to get that. He wants the pee-pee. Anyway, no, don't be worried about it, baby. He don't want you to be his girlfriend. He's probably lying to you. Don't believe the hype. Don't believe the hype. That's all I'll say. Could I go over the list again before I leave? Yeah, let's go back over the list. It's in the church announcements. It's in the church and on the community section of my channel, if you haven't seen it. I don't want to read that again. How to stop attracting emotionally unavailable men. I dated rich guys, but everything stops when it comes time to commitment. So men, why do you want a man to be emotionally available to you? Men are not driven by emotions. This is an unrealistic expectation. Men are not driven by emotions. Men are driven by logic. So logic would tell me, I don't want a man to be emotionally available. You need some girlfriends. Where your mama at? You need an auntie. Buy you a consultation. Talk to MICHAELA. That's what you want. You're not going to get that from a man. You're going to get that from other women. Now, if they don't want to commit to you and you're a trophy wife, then there's something, you're missing something. So you probably do need a consultation. But men are not there for your emotional needs. That is not what a man is for. And that's totally unrealistic. Just saying. What should we expect on dates then, Mickey, other than him paying for everything? And what are unrealistic expectations? It's unrealistic for you to expect someone to buy you a gift and I don't know you. I don't know you well enough. Men are not the way they used to be in the 50s. A lot of men are very chivalrous and all of that. But it's the type of woman you are that attracts the man or the men in your life. So I've had men that buy me gifts and things on the first date. I have. But I don't expect that because I'm not going to give you some on the first date. I'm giving you some. The gift is I'm paying for the dinner. The gift is, whatever. Yes, consultations are available for non-US citizens. Yes. But that's the gift, especially when this is a stranger. I don't know you. I don't know you. So why am I gonna, again, this is my logic. Why would I invest in you or buy you a real expensive gift? I don't know. Just my thought process. I've never had that as an expectation, but I do, it's happened before, but it's not something that I expect. So what is an unrealistic expectation? That is an unrealistic expectation. On the first date, you should expect bare minimum that he pays for the date. If he buys you a gift, if he does, you guys go to several different places and you get whatever, that's extra. How do you go about breaking bad habits? You just stop. Now that it's a part of your consciousness, you stop doing it. That's it. Why do you want to know where I shop at, Keita? You didn't put that question in here 19 times. Why? Do you want to send me a gift certificate to them? Are you asking me if I shop at this place because you would like for me to have a gift certificate and you want my P.O. box to send me? What the hell? Okay, no, I haven't. I'm pretty sure it's a great place, but Lord. Okay, pastor's annoyed. Sorry. How long? I lasted a while today without being annoyed. Okay, 82 minutes and I wasn't annoyed. Yeah, I'm annoyed. So, how to act when the check comes on a date. Ain't no way to act. What do you mean? There's nothing for you to do. There's nothing for you to do when the check comes. Ain't nothing to do. That's it. The check comes and you could keep talking or keep doing whatever you was doing. I don't act no kind of way. Girl, look. The check. Act like it's a bug. Ah! Oh my God. Ah! Girl, push it away and act like, I don't know. You just sit there. Oh, you want to know the quality of the clothing, baby? I don't know. Okay, so that's the video. The boot camp is going to be starting, or is going to be on June 30th of this month, the last day of the month. So that's really going to be a good time. So many of you, this is going to be the biggest boot camp that we've ever had. So I'm so excited. I'm pretty sure a lot of you are going to be new to the boot camp experience with Michaela Pink, but it's very relaxed. We'll have question and answer time, and it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. I've been prepping for that and researching and kind of bringing more than my opinion to the table. where this is concerned. I put a little bit on this one, you know, a little bit of science in there. But it's all of the science, or not all of the sciences, but it's psychology, but there's some biology in there and some astrology and, you know, a little bit of astrology, little. But I'm excited for this one. I'm really, really excited. This is the biggest one. This is the biggest one we've had to date. And I'm ready. I'm ready for that. So there's that. The financial intelligence book. We did the real estate boot camp. The first one I will be conducting the second one very, very soon. So in July we'll be conducting that one. It's going to be a lot of stuff. There should be a lot of stuff coming up that you guys can look forward to. August will be unavailable for a little while. So we're just going to be kind of trucking along until then. Will it include scenarios? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. So yes, consultations are available, books, all that, all the past boot camps and everything. The links have been shared in this video. If you missed them, go back. They are also listed down below. So thank you guys. This was a fun video. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for good questions. It's almost my birthday. Is the boot camp still available? Yes, it is still available. Yes. You'll get the recorded version. If you were not able to participate, you get the recorded version. Almost my birthday. Almost my birthday. Who's excited? My birthday is Thursday, June 25th. June 25th. June 25th. If a man can't do what I need him to do, she on something else. Okay, so thank you guys for watching. I'm Michaela Pink. And that's what I think. Bye.